truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tuning every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces to stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey everybody. hello. This craziness happened. Something just happened in Atlanta. At the mall. There was a shooting. This is crazy. I was at the gas station and someone came into the gas station and mentioned about what just happened. And I'm sorry, my girlfriend was over there. One of my friends from church was over there, and she was on her Facebook talking about it, and I just happened to see it. This is her right here. I just happened to hear it. Y'all want to hear it? But I know it's distraction. Sorry, my bad. It just happened while I was getting to go on live. But hey everybody. I'm in my teacher's mode this morning. You want to hear what happened? Okay, SSS want to hear what happened. Hold on. Let me play her live. Oh, hold on. It's my friend, my doctor friend, Julianne. All right, hold on. This is what she said.
Because I'm just grateful. I am safe. I pulled over because I cannot drive. I had tears in my eyes. 2 reasons. I just had tears in my eyes. Because, number one, first and foremost, I am just grateful. I'm grateful because I just dealt with something I have never in my life dealt with. But I also had to pull over because I was sharing with Priscilla what just happened, and I also had tears in my eyes because I started laughing at the same time. But I want y'all to listen to what just happened. It's so unbelievable. And the only reason I pulled over is because I have a makeup appointment in like like 40 minutes. I have a makeup appointment in 40 minutes, and I cannot tell this story all day and all night, but you have got to hear this story. So please come in and take a seat.
She's taking too
Because
long.
what I'm about to share is
She's taking too long telling
just
the
crazy.
story.
I called my mom while I was locked in the mall.
She's
So
locked
she
in
knows
the
I'm
mall.
safe. My sisters know I'm safe. My husband knows I'm safe. But I'm telling this story because I cannot keep resharing it.
Oh my God.
I have a huge event tonight that I am in charge of, the Heritage Fund Gala, and I'm about to get makeup on, and I cannot keep
Just
telling
tell
this
the
story.
story.
But y'all, so let me calm down.
Oh my
I
Lord.
just went to the mall.
Now I understand when I take too long to tell a story. I see how y'all feel. Okay, sorry.
Stonecrest. I just went to the mall to find some shoes to go with my outfit for tonight. I knew what I was going to get.
We don't need to know
I've
all
already
that.
bought my purse, my jewelry.
Oh my God, who cares about the purse and the jewelry? We want to know what happened in the mall. Did the man start shooting? What happened? Okay, she's wasting our time now. I gotta call Julianne. Julianne, you take too long to tell a story. Lord have mercy.
And I went to the mall. I parked strategically. God is awesome. I'm safe, y'all. I'm just on the side of the road because I got to tell you this. I parked strategically on the side. On the side where I knew was closest to the shoes department because I needed some shoes for my outfit tonight. And the lady was helping me on the
Okay, she don't know what happened. That's what I'm gonna come to the conclusion. She don't know what happened because she's telling about her shoes and all that. She don't know what happened. I think she just happened. Yes, girl, I'm glad I heard you say that. LOL, I found a new appreciation for you. Now I know how y'all feel when I start telling all this other stuff before I tell y'all what happened. Because she is holding me. Oh, do y'all want to hear this, or do you want to go to class? Do y'all want to start class? Because I'm ready to do my class dream. Because this here, it's gonna waste a lot of our time. I just thought maybe y'all wanted to be nosy and see what I was listening to before I got on, because I was at the gas station and the lady in the gas station came in and she was all nervous and talking about something happened at the mall. Somebody started shooting. So I don't know what. Okay, so you want to know what happened at the mall? Okay, let's see what she says. Hold on, y'all. Blame SSS if it takes too long with this story here. Blame her. Don't blame me.
Nicely, her name is Leah. Thank you, Leah. Name is Leah, and I said, hey, did you have something to go with this purse? Because I brought my purchase from Persona. I brought my purchase in so I can match it up, so I can be cute, y'all, because I'm sharing this event tonight. And we start hearing gunshots.
I heard gunshots.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but we start hearing gunshots. Y'all, I have a boot on my left foot, and I have the pump that Leah has brought me on my right foot. And I'm like, people are running. They're running for dear life. I look and I'm going, okay, God, how do I get out of here? I am very emotional right now for many reasons. What am I supposed to do? I have a pump on my right foot, and I've got my boot on my left foot. I've got my bag that I just purchased from Persona and Conyers. And I'm like, and Leah said, run! People are running. She ran. She's helping me. I'm trying to be cute today. She's running. I said, okay. I grabbed my boot.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Loaded at this moment. And I take off running. But I'm not going to run in the aisle because the people from the mall are running into the Dillards and they are passing me. And I'm running and I go, but Julian, you got on a pump on your right foot. Take the pump off. So I take the pump off, but I'm holding, because I'm under these shoes. I take the pump off.
I'm sorry.
And then I go, but now you So I stopped because I'm trying to figure out the best way out, but now my brain is going.
Yeah, the reason I'm
People
laughing,
are still running.
if y'all should see
And
her face, the reason I'm laughing at her face, and I'm thinking about her running with the bumps on her feet. Why she got a boot? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Danny started trouble too. Danny said I'll blow out. Okay, sorry.
I can't even tell y'all if I fell, tripped, but I'm down on the ground now because I'm just trying to get out of. If the perpetrators are running, I need not to be seen. So I'm over at the clearance aisle at the Dillard's shoe department, and I said, "What? Okay, God, what do I do? Do I just stay here and keep quiet?" But that's the part. Like, my tears are like all over the place right now. And I was like, do I just stay here and keep quiet? Because it got quiet really quickly. And I just waited. So many emotions. And for you who know, I am hard of hearing.
Oh, she's hard of hearing too.
So I just said, God, please tell me what to do. I can't hear. I can't see anything going on. And I just said, but I can hear your voice if you speak to me and tell me what to do. So I stayed.
Try not to laugh.
By the shoes. And I waited. And I realized that nobody else was coming. So I just...
You know what? Daddy is wrong for this.
waited.
Danny is wrong for this. Do y'all see what Danny just put on there? Do y'all see what Danny just put? Okay, y'all. We got. I'm gonna remove this part of the video. We're gonna tell the people to start at a certain point because y'all crazy. Y'all know what? You guys are foolish in here. This is not supposed to be funny. What is wrong with y'all? This is not supposed to be funny. Danny, get out of here. Get out the chat. Will you stop? I'm sorry. Please, anybody that's watching on replay, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But I got nuts in the chat. I got people crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, could we please stop? Danny, get out the chat. Get out the chat. I can't stand you. I can't stand Danny. I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Oh my God. Please, Lord, forgive me. No, my mom. Could y'all please? Oh my God. Could y'all please stop the chat? Oh my God. I gotta stop. Jesus. This is not funny. This is terrible. Stop it. Yes, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Okay, please stop it.
And then finally, I realized that there were people walking into the Dillards over there by the perfume.
Did she say bird walking?
And they just they were walking slowly. They
She
were
said
walking
bird
slowly. So I
walking.
just said, okay, it must be calm now. And I got up. And Farrah, my soror, Farrah was on the phone with me. I'm calling to check on her. Because she was on the phone with me and she heard everything. And she said, what do you need? What are you doing? And I said, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And she said, you want me to stay on the phone with you? I said, please. Amada, I see you calling me, but I'm on Facebook Live, son. so I'm okay. I'm okay. I wanted to let y'all know this. I am like up and down right now.
You know,
I was cracking up laughing with Priscilla.
you know what, y'all getting on my nerve. Y'all getting on my nerve. I'm getting off this ladies live. Good y'all getting on my nerve. Poor Juliet. Poor Juliet. You guys getting on my nerve for real. You guys get on my nerve. Okay, let's go back to what we was supposed to be in here for. You guys get on my nerve. I thought you was blind. Oh God, Jesus help me. Oh my God, y'all making me cry in here. Stop it. Stop. What's the question, CMT? What's the question? What's the question? What's the question? What is the question? Story sounds like a little fishy. Okay, y'all get on my. Okay, can we start what we came in here for? Okay. All right. I am in the teaching mode. Is she about to... Oh God, Jesus. Oh God. I'm not going to answer that question, CMT. I'm not going to answer that question. I am not. Oh gosh. You see, I got tears in my eyes because y'all making me laugh. Okay, I'm not gonna answer the question. Okay, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Life can be messy just like this. Can't make it up. Who told somebody was shooting? Because according to her, she can't. You know what? Hey. Hi, Lavender. Hi, Lavender. How are you? Miss Sylvia CMT. Hey, Serena. I was going to stay in the bathroom because I can't stop laughing. Who's calling Sylvia baby? LOL. All right. Okay. Can we stop? Okay. Can we stop where we're supposed to be at? So I need to put timestamp in this thing here. What? What is wrong with you, Danny? Oh my God. I can't with you guys. I cannot. I'm Sylvia. It's my bag girl. I am Sylvia is my bag girl. We have kids, like 4 kids together. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, hold up, hold on. We got 4 kids, like 4 kids together. What the hell? Who is this? What 4 kids we got together? You a lie. You a lie. You a lie. You a lie. That's a lie. I don't even go to the Bronx. That's a lie. All right, let me get off the phone. Y'all know who this probably is, y'all, right? CMT? You know who this probably is. They got a fake name in here. All right, can we get started, please? Can we get started? Can we get started? Okay, can we get started? What we're gonna do? We're gonna put our song on so we can get this thing started. Let's put our song on, our theme song. Let's go.
No house, no Faust. They build a case on smoke, but the people see the change. Edrick, Faust, free the man, run it back. No house, no Faust, that's the word on the street. They lock the door on truth, but the timeline don't meet. Judge Lotta slam the gavel, let the hearsay breathe. But X going crazy, we ain't gonna let him grieve. No house, no house, free up, no house, no house. Appeal it, DNA code, but the story too old. Railroad special, now the timeline about to fold. We've been quiet too long in the shadows and rain, carrying dreams that they tried to chain. But the people awaken, the fire's in the street, hearts beating louder to a different beat. No more waiting for permission or signs. The power's in numbers, the moment is mine. From the corners to cities, from small towns to bays, we're linking our voices in 1,000 ways. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world see. This fight's for the future, it's you and it's me. Hands in the air, raising your flag high. Public support, we're touching the sky. We rise, together we're strong. The people united can never stay wrong. One voice, one heart, one unbreakable song. Come join the chorus where we all belong. They'll throw every lie, every wall they can build, but truth cuts deeper when the spirit's filled. Farmers and teachers, coders and nurses too, mothers and fathers saying this one's for you. No gates too high, no chains too tight. When millions decide to step into the light, we don't need heroes in capes or in crowns, just regular people who won't back down. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world see. This fight's for the future, it's you and it's me. Hands in the air, raising your flag high. Public support, we're touching the sky. We rise, together we're strong. The people united can never stay wrong. One voice, one heart, one unbreakable song. Come join the chorus where we all belong. No house, no Faust. Free hand, no house, no Faust. I feel it. DNA code, but the story too old. Railroad special, now the timeline about to fold. When the nights get heavy and the hope feels thin, remember the stranger who said I'm all in. A text to share, a word in the crowd turns whispers to thunder. Listen, it's loud. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world know. The tide's turning fast, watch the old ways go. Hands locked together, we're writing the page. Public support lighting up every stage. We rise, the dawn's breaking through. This victory's coming and it's thanks to you. No house, no Faust. Freedom, no house, no Faust. A DNA code, but the story too old.
All right. I'm back to normal now, and Danny, don't start. Everybody behave now. I'm in a mode of teaching, and when I say teaching is I want you guys to take a look at these things yourself. I don't want to be the one leading or trying to persuade you on something, but this is some of the questions that the jurors had. The reason why I say they had these questions is because when they came back out, they asked for those evidence, the DNA evidence. So that means they were questioning. They had some things that they tried to figure out in regarding to this trial. So, there are some things that they knew nothing about because the judge did not allow it into the case. So I want some of you guys to do some homework for me. Those who can, I need you to take a look at some of these documents that were not allowed. Mr. Faust's attorney, Attorney Cruz, submitted several motions, right? and I would say 95% of his motions were denied. 95%. And that's a large amount of motions. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it was more than 50% of his motions that were denied. And they had some extremely important information in those motion, which would have helped the jurors to understand some things as far as like the DNA and things like that. One of the questions that the juror had was basically, how did Faust's DNA get on Tara Baker's mouth, or inside of her mouth, right? And they did not really get the answer to the question. So they took the route of convicting him without fully understanding what type of DNA it was, how the DNA can be transferred. Okay. I don't think it was anybody in there on the jury. I might be wrong. I don't think anybody in there was medically inclined to understanding the whole DNA process or the whole DNA evidence, because in my observation of the jurors, I saw them taking time, going line by line by line, trying to read and understand it. Okay. The judge, I think there was quite a few Brady violations in this case. And I understand they say that the statement, closing statement, or opening statements are not evidence, right? It's fine and dandy that they say it's not evidence, but as human beings, when you have a question that's not fully answered, you're going to gravitate to something that makes sense according to what the prosecutor said. You know what I mean? He takes a small clipping, because remember, they showed that clipping of Mr. Faust saying, "Take me to jail." You understand what I'm saying? They took that little clipping, and then he also said, the prosecution said at the end, you know what? Let me play it for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about in regards to what the prosecution said. Hold on a second. All right, let me go ahead and play this for you guys so you guys get a chance to listen to this. I know this is old, but we're going to listen to it together. All right, here we go.
Versus Edrick Lamont Faust, SU 24 CR 0547. Is the state ready for closing arguments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the defense ready for closing arguments?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you a few things. The first is kind of our timing. We are going to hear closing arguments, and then the court, of course, charges the jury, as I mentioned to you all earlier. I'm going to then have you go into the jury room and elect a foreperson. I'm going to then ask the foreperson to discuss with all of you whether you want to deliberate tonight, starting tonight, or whether you want to go home for the weekend and come back on Monday and begin your deliberations. So I'm going to give you that choice. So I just want to let you know sort of the plan. We are doing closing arguments now, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to also tell you, as I told you at the beginning of the trial, that any statements made by the attorneys are not to be considered as evidence. Mr. Yalamanchili.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hold on, let me put the capture on so you guys can hear what he says. Okay, there we go. So you can hear what he said. So you can see what he said.
Bears with me for just a moment. I'm going to reposition the podium. On January 19th of 2021, Tara Baker was taken out of the
First of all, he says, look at the date. He says 2021, right?
this world. Her life extinguished by the defendant in this case, Edrick Lamont Faust. Mr. Faust entered Tara's home and caught her as she was going.
He says he entered into her home, but there is no evidence of any false entry. There's no evidence of his DNA being in the house. No evidence of this, but he's saying that, okay?
Going through her morning routine. He stabbed her.
No evidence of him stabbing her. There's no blood trail. There's nothing that's saying that he is the one, that he don't see any bruises. I mean, because remember, he was arrested 2 weeks later for a stabbing in with this other guy. So they would have seen some marking on his body, but there is none, okay?
Brutally bashed her head and strangled her as he forcibly.
Why would he strangle her? Why would he forcibly bang her head if he does not know this individual? This type of crime is a type of crime of passion, because it's usually an overkill in that type of crime. Somebody who knows the deceased, and they are going to make sure that that person that cannot ever identify them, so they make sure they get rid of that person. Okay, and you guys remember we just read the motion that Mr. Faust's attorney tried to get in, the motion of Tara's mom saying that Chris Melton, that basically she was trying to get rid of him in the relationship. Okay.
Raped her, sodomized her, oral.
His sperm was not on her, in her, around her, or anything like that. The only person's sperm was there was Mr. Chris Melton and an unidentified person. That's it. Mr. Faust's sperm was never on the DNA. It was a mouth, saliva DNA, not sperm.
And sodomized her anally. When she was discovered by firefighters and police, her hair still smelled like shampoo. Ladies and gentlemen,
her hair smelled like shampoo, meaning that she washed, right?
You've heard the evidence in this case for 2 weeks and went through about a week of jury selection before that. And we're here at the closing argument after a family has waited 25 years for justice for their daughter. and it's time for you to write the last chapter of this story. The state, in closing argument, is afforded the opportunity to go both first and last in the summation. The reason for that is that we bear the burden of proof in this case. And that burden is guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. It's a burden that I accept readily. The burden never shifts. And the defendant is not required to present any evidence ever. And it's a burden that I accept readily on behalf of the state of Georgia, because it is a burden that we meet by bringing you the truth, the facts, and the evidence in the case. Not conjecture, not unsupported speculation, not statements about the evidence that end up being false after you actually hear it, but the truth and the facts of this particular case. You have a 12-count indictment that you will consider. And during this initial portion of our closing argument, we are not intending to tell you the same things that we're going to tell you at the end. I respect your time. I'm going to try my best not to repeat myself. As it relates to count one is malice murder. And the law in this case will come from Judge Lott, and you should look to her jury charge in order to determine the law that applies to this case. But I expect that Judge Lott will instruct you that in count one, malice murder, it requires that the state prove that Mr. Faust did unlawfully and with malice aforethought on January 19th.
Come in. Hold on, y'all. Dallas phone. Okay, sorry.
Are you staying?
He's staying. He's sitting right here. Kobe came because she all right, sorry about that, y'all. Okay.
Of 2001 caused the death of Tara Baker, a human being, by strangling her with a cord and stabbing her. And in count 2 through count 5, I believe Judge Lott will instruct you that Mr. Faust is charged with felony murder as it relates to the felony offenses of burglary, aggravated sodomy, and rape. And I believe that what she will instruct you as it relates to those offenses will come in the charge, and we will discuss that. After those offenses of burglary, aggravated sodomy, 2 counts, rape.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole burglary and All right, let me stop this right here, and then we're gonna go to the docket information. Those who don't know how to get into it, I'm gonna share my screen. This is how you get into it. You go here into Athens website, and you go up here, and it says case search. Right? You click. You just you Google Athens clerk of court.com. Athens, ATHENS, CLERKOFCOURT.com. Athens clerk of court. And then you click case search right here. And when you go to case search, you're going to go to, hold on a second, it didn't pop up over there. Hold on, let me stop sharing that. And I'm going to share this part. After you click, it's going to pop up to this here. and you're going to pick criminal search, right? When you click criminal search, it's going to pop up to this page right here. And what we're going to do, we're going to pick Superior Court, and we're going to type up his name, Faust. It's going to be his last name first, Faust, and then his first name, and you're going to click it like that. Then you're going to click search. And when it's search, it's going to have a tab that brings you down to a whole bunch of charge cases that he has had in the past. Remember, we talked about past cases that he had. If you look on the side, how you could tell the case, it's going to be Superior Court is going to be SU, and then the year, whatever year it started, and then the type of case it is, criminal, right? So these are all the cases that he had 2013, okay? And if you see the judges that was on this case, you see Lisa Lott in the case of 2013. She's here, right here. She's over here. She's there. She's there. She's there. She's here, 2011. She's here, 2011 here. She's there. And then this current case is this Superior Court 24 CR 0547. This is the case that she's on, okay? I'm going to click this case here. And here you're going to see the charges that he was charged with. Of course, you see the disposition right now because he's been found guilty on it, right? This is all 12 charges right here, right? So, this is how you look at the case. Now, after that, you're going to get the sentencing information, which is this right here, right? It tells you the sentence in life, confinement, and all that, right? How many years is this? The reason why it doesn't have numbers next to it because they become concurrent with the other one, okay? And life is whatever life they decide life to be, okay? All right, so then you see the attorneys. You see Amar Cruz, and then you see Justin, and you see the state. S for state, D for defense. Okay, you guys see this? You guys looking at this? I'm doing fine, Kathleen. You taking a screenshot? Okay, let me just slow down. Okay. I want you guys to take a look at stuff yourself. So I'm not trying to persuade anybody or anything. I just need you guys to read some of the stuff yourself so you can get a full understanding what was not allowed into the case. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go to the events. Events is like whatever is happening, what type of proceeding went on and things like that. It's going to give you everything, right? Oh, okay. Here you have something happening January 19, 2001, which is what? The date that Tara Baker was unalive, right? And the warrant that was for Mr. Faust was on May 9th, 2024 for charge of January 19, 2001. Okay? And this is for this case, and this is the warrant. This is the warrant number for that, okay? So, and here, if you click this, the view is going to give you what the document's showing. If it has like a link, it's going to have view, and it's going to be blue, and you can click it right underneath there. Hold on, somebody's calling me. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, they stopped calling me. Okay, I don't know who was calling me. Okay, they stopped calling. Yes, please do go in and read all the documents, okay? This is why I'm showing you guys how to get in, okay? All right, so these rule nisi is usually a an order for the judge to set a date to be able to hear that particular thing, right? I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know the actual terminologies of things like that, but usually when um, a runice is usually a hearing that the judge set forth and commanding people to come in to see it, to be there at the hearing. Okay. All right. So this is all this stuff for that particular case. This is like the beginning, right? The day after his arrest, they did a bond hearing and they determined the bail hearing. So most likely he received a no bond type of hearing. Okay. Defendant decided to seek bond. So then they did a bond hearing here. There's no thing right there. Notice a change of address. Motion for a bond, right? They did a preliminary. They did indictment of true bill. And the reason why I'm not opening some of these things, you guys can go in there yourself because it's not what I'm trying to show you guys, okay? Then back in, they have a Rule 22 that was granted for who? Who's the court? I think it was I don't even know what company is that. That was Court TV. Court TV is the one that asked for the Rule 22. That's Court TV Rule 22. Then he did his arraignment. He pleaded not guilty. The arraignment was in August 20th, 2024. Okay. All right, let's go down to what we're really here for. Okay. And now here's when they denied his bond, right? And then at the time, he had a state attorney, right? He had an attorney that was for the state because you're going to see when his attorney signed on. Hold on a second. We'll see. Let's go down. Trying to see when his attorney signed on. There's a conference right here. Conference. Let's see. This attorney is in there. I was trying to see if his attorney says, you are required by law to present herein, fail not. It says on February 19, 2025 at 9:30 a.m., the Clerk of Superior Court, room 326, defendants required to present the call to see other side. If you're eligible, okay, it says here, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. You may be eligible for the appointment of an attorney to represent you if you are indigent. If you do not have an attorney and believe that you are indigent, you may apply for indigent defense to determine if you are eligible for an appointed attorney. So he still didn't have an attorney as of February 2025. He still didn't have an attorney. So even with this, I wonder what happened, who represented him during the time of his bond hearing. Okay. So it looks like Vanessa Flanoy. Vanessa Flanoy was on his case. And let's see, hold on. Because she took a leave of absence. Oh no, Vanessa Flanoy was the assistant district attorney. Okay, Mr. Ahmad came on, and let's see, when did Mr. Ahmad come on? Because I don't see him signing in. 2025. I see he's on, but let's see before he got on. I know this part's not really important. They did a motion for discovery for DNA. Motion for a DNA discovery request. It says this is the request to disclose the scientific material pertaining to DNA testing performed by the state versus Edrick Faust. And it says the Superior Court of Clark County, Georgia. This request applies to all DNA testing and has been and is considered current, being or will be performed in the instant case. The request is ongoing. In the event that new material responsive to this request are produced, discovered, or otherwise come into possession of the prosecution, its agent, said material should be provided to defendant without delay. Case file. Please provide complete copy of a file including all records, bench notes, phone logs, etc. made by the laboratory in connection with this case. If the file includes please include photographic quality photo copies. Please provide color copies of all color documents and photographs. Electronic scanned copy preferred. Number 2, any administrative documentation or paperwork associated with the file, whether or not they are considered part of the analytical notes. This, I can't really see this, what it says here. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all want to know what I'm reading, right? Hold on, let me stop sharing this and let me share that part with you guys. Stop sharing. And let me go in and share this part with you guys. Hold on. This is what I'm looking at right here. This is what I'm looking at. Look at this. They want the laboratory protocols, work instruction, chain of custody, current disposition of evidence, quantification. Please provide dates of work. Okay, they want that. They want electronic photographer, softwares, STR, frequency table, data files, instance of unintended DNA transferred and sample contamination. This is what you were just talking about. That's what you were just talking about. I live for now. That's what you were talking about, the contamination. Says here, please provide copies of all records maintained by the laboratory that document instances of unintended transfer of DNA or sample contamination, such as the detection of unexpected extra alleles. How to say that? Alleles, whatever, in control or reference sample, and any corrective measure taken during the time of processing the sample in this case, as well as 24 months before and after processing of a sample in this case. Accreditation, please provide copies of all licenses and other certificates of accreditation held by the DNA testing laboratory. 13, laboratory personnel, please provide background information about each person involved in conducting or reviewing the DNA testing performed in this case, including current resume, job description, a summary of proficiency test result, all disciplinary action, corrective action, and contamination events. A copy of unexpected results. Copies of all documents regarding CODIS, and NDIS uploads, keyboard searches, and reports. Copies of all document, state and county agencies. Okay. All right. But that's ooh. Okay, sorry. I had to refresh the page for a second. And that was asked by Mr. Armand Cruz. So he was doing his job, y'all. He was asking for stuff that he needed. Okay. Oh, you can see the, I'm going to read all the documents. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and stop this for a second. Let me go back to where we're supposed to be at. Hold on. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go back to the pages where we are looking at the, hold on a second. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me go in here. Okay, we're going here. Okay, this is where we're back at. Okay. We're gonna go to, those are the events, okay? Bond hearing. These are stuff that was happening in court, you know, like any kind of requests, like the subpoenas and things like that. And so this was a person that was on the case before. That was the assistant DA. Let me see what she looked like. Hold on a second. Let me see what she looked like. Oh. Okay. That's the lady that I saw in court. Okay. It was a black lady. That was the DA. Not DNA. Lord have mercy. She was the DA. She's only been there since August 2024. She's the Western Judicial Circuit District Attorney Office. Okay, that's what she do. Okay, let me get out of this. All right, let's go back into here. I had to find out who she was. Okay, she I don't know what happened. They took her off the case, or did she take herself off the case? So I don't see when Mr. Cruz came on. I don't see when it actually submitted his let's see, hold on. Certificate of service. Let's see. I don't like the way how these things don't show the whole thing sometimes. All right, let's go here. I'm trying to see when Mr. Cruz did his appearance. Okay, maybe this is it. June 5th. Let's see. Now comes a man of public defender. Okay, he had a public defender enter his appearance on record. But we don't see who the public defender is. Where my friend at from Australia? That because I don't see the public defender. Okay, I see this one here. Okay, Mr. Ahmad Cruz came in on the 13th of June. That's when he signed in to represent him, y'all. He filed on the 13th of June. You hear me? Y'all hear me? We know that the trial, that GBI did not preserve the evidence well in the lab because easily causes contamination because they use it to determine his DNA is easily susceptible to contamination. Gloria says, stupid question. Does the appeal go back? It depends. It depends what the ruling of the higher court. If the higher court says it has to go back down to, it's not, if they say, okay, he's entitled to a new trial, it definitely goes back to her. But if they say that its case should be dismissed, then it doesn't go to her. They just make a ruling there, overturn. That's overturn. But if it's not overturned, then they have to go in and do the case again in front of her. They can request a recusal. C&T and I was having a conversation about that, and Mr. Faust has to be the one to request that. Whoever the attorney that's going to represent him would have to put in a request for her to be recused. Okay, now let's go down to, we're going to go to these motions. This is where we're going to go motions. Mr. Okay, they had a motion for in-camera inspection of files of all police witnesses. And then it has motion. Let's just read all the motions that Mr. Cruz put in. Okay, we have the judge. Let's see. Hold on, let's go up a little bit. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Okay, let's start from here. Let's start from March 20th. It says criminal status conference set on April 2nd, 2025 at 9:30 in the Oconee County Courthouse. Okay. Then they have certificate of discovery provided by the state. Okay, they have a conference, attorney's conference hearing. Then there's an order specially setting trial for October 20th, 2025. Counsels are to file all time-limited motion no later than September 2nd, 2025 at 5 p.m. So the trial was supposed to be in October last year, but it got moved over. We'll find out why. Then it has update motion disclose or DNA discovery. So that was the motion that Mr. Cruz put in. And that motion, this is what they asked for. All right, let's read it together. Mr. Cruz asked for certain things, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you guys. Hold on a second. Let's put it on the screen. Let me stop this right here. Stop sharing this, and we're gonna go share the other thing. All right, let's share this. Hey, take it to trial. What's going on? All right, we're gonna go share this. Okay, you ready? All right. Okay, updated motion to disclosure of DNA discovery. This is a request for disclosure of scientific material pertaining to biological testing performed in the case of State of Georgia versus Edrick Faust. Okay, some things I'm just not going to read because it's like repetitive, so we're just going to read things that I think is important. This request applies to all DNA testing, serological testing, presumptive testing, and any other biological testing. Let me see what serological means. Let me just see. I like to find out what words mean. SEOLI. Okay, serological mean serological tests are blood-based laboratory method that detects antibodies or anti-agents to diagnose infection, assesses immune status, including vaccine response, the identity, autoimmune disease, by analyzing serum for protein like IgG and IgM. These tests determine if an individual was previously exposed to pathogen or has developed immunity. So it's a blood testing, examination of antibodies for other substance in the serum. Clear liquid part of the blood. It's the clear liquid part of the blood. Okay? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Hey, Justina. Okay, so that's that part of that. Okay, let's go ahead on down here. It says here that they want all the testing that was done, the serological testing, presumptive testing, and presumptive. What is presumptive? Let's go look up presumptive testing. Let's see presumptive testing. What is that? Okay, presumptive testing. Okay, presumptive test is a rapid preliminary screening used to suggest the likely presence of a substance, such as drugs or bodily fluid, at a crime scene. Common example includes the Lumino and Castell-Meyer tests for blood, which indicate positive result through color change and light emission, requiring later confirmatory lab testing. And it identifies presumption testing is the color change indicated the presence of certain substance. For example, Marquess Regent turned purple in the presence of heroin or brown with amphetamines. So presumptive testing is basically testing for Castell-Meyer test. It's a common presumptive test that uses a compound, and it shows the ion react. Okay, I don't know none of this stuff. I'm not into stuff like this, so that's why this stuff is foreign to me. Okay. Corny thumbnails, what? Who said corny thumbnails? You gotta ignore this person. This person got issues. I'm about to block you, Justina, in a minute. I'm about to block you because you're coming in here to disrupt my class. You're about to get blocked. I'm giving you a warning. So get yourself together, okay, young lady? All right. So let's go back and check this out. Hold on a second. All right, we're going to move on. Oh, so they redacted the indigent, so meaning that he had enough money to pay for his lawyer. So the affidavit, I, Edrick Faust, am a defendant in the above style. I've been charged with one count. Okay, they got this. It says, please note my friend, not I hired. Oh, okay, listen to this. I understand that I am providing this information in this declaration in order for the court to determine my indigency. Please note my friends, not I, hired and paid for my choice of counsel. Okay, his friends paid for his counsel. Defend me against the allegation in the above reference indictment, specifically Attorney Ahmad Cruz. So the friends paid for this. His friends paid for this, his attorney. This was put in August 2025. His friends paid. We're gonna be his friends to help him get the what's the name attorney too. The where are we at anyway? Where are we at on the we're all his friends now and his legal fees squared away. Yep, we're gonna pay, we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna take care of that, even though with the struggling stuff that we got going on in our lives. But you know what? God is gonna bless us. Heck, yeah, we are. Definitely. We're his friends. That's gonna help him out. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I forgot. I'm supposed to be getting a call. Oh my God. Hold on. That's probably what that was. Oh man. Oh man, y'all. Why y'all tell me to answer my phone? Oh man. Hold on. I gotta go get that phone. We gotta play the commercial break right now. Hold on, y'all. Commercial break. Commercial break. Because I gotta go get my phone. Hold on, commercial break. I'm gonna play the song here. Okay, hold on. Let's play the song, commercial break.
No house, no Faust. They built a case on smoke, but the people see the chains. Edrick, Faust, free the man, run it back. No house, no Faust, that's the word on the street. They lock the door on truth, but the timeline don't meet. Judge Lotta slam the gavel, let the hearsay breathe. But X going crazy, we ain't gonna let him grieve. No house, no house, free up, no house, no house. Appeal it, DNA code, but the story too old. Railroad special, now the timeline about to fold. We've been quiet too long in the shadows and rain, carrying dreams that they tried to chain. But the people awaken, the fire's in the street, hearts beating louder to a different beat. No more waiting for permission or signs. The power's in numbers, the moment is mine. From the corners to cities, from small towns to bays, we're linking our voices in 1,000 ways. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world see. This fight's for the future, it's you and it's me. Hands in the air, raising your flag high. Public support, we're touching the sky. We rise, together we're strong. The people united can never stay wrong. One voice, one heart, one unbreakable song. Come join the chorus where we all belong. They'll throw every lie, every wall they can build, but truth cuts deeper when the spirit's filled. Farmers and teachers, coders and nurses too, mothers and fathers saying this one's for you. No gates too high, no chains too tight. When millions decide to step into the light, we don't need heroes in capes or in crowns, just regular people who won't back down. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world see. This fight's for the future, it's you and it's me. Hands in the air, raising your flag high. Public support, we're touching the sky. We rise, together we're strong. The people united can never stay wrong. One voice, one heart, one unbreakable song. Come join the chorus where we all belong. No house, no Faust. Free hand. No house, no Faust. Appeal it. DNA code, but the story too old. Railroad special, now the timeline about to fold. When the nights get heavy and the hope feels thin, remember the stranger who said I'm all in. A text to share, a word in the crowd turns whispers to thunder. Listen, it's loud. Stand up, stand tall, let the whole world know. The tide's turning fast, watch the old ways go. Hands locked together, we're writing the page. Public support lighting up every stage. We rise, the dawn's breaking through. This victory's coming and it's thanks to you. No house, no Faust. Freedom, no house, no Faust. A DNA code.
Hey guys, okay, hold on. So, like the breakfast side, presumption example, presumptive example says there's a crime scene and they see a brown spot. They swabbed it. It's a rapid test. Either it comes back positive or negative. POS would be blood semen extension. Example. It comes out pod. It's sent to the lab for further testing. It's a rapid test done on the scene. On the scene of like the crime scene. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, I know I don't know none of this stuff. I don't know none of this stuff, I promise you. I don't know none of this. That's why I never went to medical school, because I don't like stuff like that. But anyway, y'all, what we're gonna do, I just wanted to show you guys how to go into the system to look at some of the things that were denied. So your homework class, your homework is to go through that website and look at all the motions that were submitted and the ones that was not allowed. Look at the ones for the suppression. Look at the ones for requests for to submit certain things. Look at those things like that will help you guys to see. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead on and show you some of this. If you want to stay my bet friend, Sylvia, you better say hello to me. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's so funny. Okay, thank you for showing us. You're welcome. But see, I need you guys to go in there and see for yourself. I need you guys. I know it's tedious. I know y'all don't want to do this, but I want you guys to take a look at some of the stuff, And this is what the jurors did not have an opportunity to do. I'm going to come back later on tonight and we're going to discuss it a little bit further. We're going to go into the video where the jurors was asking for certain things. We're going to do that. All right. I think we're going to do this little by little. Okay. And I know it's kind of tedious. It's kind of boring. And it's not for everybody, but it kind of helped us to understand some things. We couldn't understand it together. And hopefully I will get some people from the medical field to kind of help us to understand some stuff. Because I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue at all. Okay. I don't have a clue. So we're going to utilize their brains to help us to understand some stuff. Because I see there's some smart people in this chat that I'm going to put the link in. Maybe you guys can explain some stuff to us, okay? I need, like Kathleen. Kathleen seems very smart. Kathleen, you might be the A student in the class today, okay? So, Kathleen, if you have any information that you can share with us, I'm going to put the link down. You don't have to show your face. We need to focus on 50,000 now. Yeah, definitely. We need to focus on that 50,000. We definitely need to focus. We need to figure out ways to get this money. You heard that. You heard what Mr. Charles Hardy said yesterday. They're doing all kinds of things to get the money out. Let me tell you, it's been a struggle. It's a struggle, but if there's a will, there's a way. You got to pray about it. We're gonna start doing prayers too, and because yeah, and we need to bring some awareness because seem like we're not even touching the surface of everything that's happening. It's like we need a big voice to get. But you know what? Let me stop that, because let me tell you, God used the smallest people to get his job done. We got this, y'all. We got this. We can do this. It is important to be able to understand it. I'll start reading documents this weekend. Thank you. Yeah, because we really don't. Did you mean to make a video 3 minutes and 3 seconds long? That video? That video is our music video. This is for you. Remember you was asking me for the song? You remember you was asking me for the song? I put it out for you to be able to pull it. Remember that? It's an angel number? Really? No, I didn't do that. It's an angel. So what's the angel number? What's 333? What's 333 angel? Let me go look it up. Angel number 333. What's the meaning of that? The 333 angel number is a powerful sign of growth, alignment, and divine support. Woo! Encouraging you to move forward with confidence in your life's direction. It signifies that your creativity, communication, and personal development are expanding, and it often appears when you are at a crossroad or needing to make a positive, proactive change. What? You are entering a phase of significant personal and professional evolution. What indicates that you are surrounded by higher protection, providing you with the stability, balance, and the reassurance to make decisions. As an enhanced version of the number 33 associated with communication and optimism. 333 encourages you to tap into your creativity and express yourself, your true self. Wow. 333, seeing 333 is a reminder to embrace your creative power, trust in your intuition, and take action to build the life you desire. Whoa. Okay. Linda, let me tell you something. Everything under the sun belongs to God. Do you know that? It's just that you're not supposed to be dependent on it, but everything under the sun is of God. Did you know that? It's just people use it in different ways. And if you focus more on that and not God, that's when it becomes a problem. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's what you can have, for example, okay, like God said, food is good for you, right? You're supposed to eat food for nourishing your body and all that kind of stuff, right? But if you eat too much, you become a glutton. That's a sin, okay? And God gave signs to people through the stars, the moons, and stuff. Because remember when Jesus was born, and it was told in astrology and the stars and all that. I mean, it's all underneath the sun. Everything belongs to God. It's just what you do with it. What you focus on is what you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm not super religious. So I'm not one of those type of people that you could come and, because let me tell you, because none of us live by the Bible. If we all live by the Bible, we would be better people, but we don't live by the Bible because we can't pick and choose what we want to do. Okay. All right. So I didn't mean to go there. I don't mean to be like that, but it's just that we get too super spiritual that we know earthly good sometime. I'm not that way. I'm not. New Age is a belief of higher power. Some say God. And see, I don't get involved with you guys belief and stuff, because everybody, God gives us all of us free will to decide what we believe in. Okay. And it's not my job to try to force or persuade anybody any kind of way. All I can do is live my life, and then you drawn to what how I treat you, and that's well, I will leave that alone. How can we get together as a group, draft a letter? What we can do, Lisa, we can do our own. Look at the post a few up. What post did you put up? Hold on, Lisa. Lisa said, your post? Hold on. Thank you, Jody. I just want people to be themselves. I want you to feel free to express who you are, and I just don't like the division that we have sometimes. Um, uh, okay, I'm gonna give that job to CMT to try to come together. I'm gonna give that job to CMT. CMT, hello, CMT. They want to know a way that we all can come together and meet up. We could do a principal meeting type of thing. Yeah, you know what? We do need to have an action group. We definitely need the action group. So what we're gonna do, CMT, SSS, one of y'all. The reason why I pick on those two, y'all, because those two don't ever have a problem doing anything. Ooh, thank you. Y'all, Dallas got me some fun. Dallas gave me some food. So she gave me some wings. Dallas. I got the best child ever. She said, oh, no. No, they can draft. I'm too busy. You know what? She's trying to kick me to the curb now. Where's the SSS? Your SSS, you in here? You know what? Let me just get you a let me get you. They want to be able to talk to each other. That's what they're trying to do, CMT. Danny says, you know what? Let's do Google Meet. Hold on. Let me just give y'all this. Email me. Those that want to be part of the group, email me and I'll give you a Google Meet code. Because I'm not putting it on the chat because, you know, we got folks. Yeah. Send me an email. Those who want to participate, send me an email and I'll send you a Google Meet code. And we'll discuss all of this behind the scene. We'll discuss all of this behind the scene, okay? Sounds good? Email me right after I end this live. Because I gotta go do some work, okay, y'all? I gotta pay some bills. Like get some work done so I can pay some bills. Okay, y'all? And we'll discuss when we're gonna meet and stuff like that. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? Pay yours, Gloria. Gloria, we're gonna have to get on the pole thing, Gloria, if you want me to pay your bills too. Me and you gotta get on that pole. I don't know how much money I'm gonna make on that pole, but me and you gonna get on that pole, Gloria. Me and you gonna get on that pole. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna get on that pole. I'm in on the poll for sure. She's crazy. Okay, Linda's upset. She says, Jesus Christ is the Son of God, of my God. Yes, there are many gods in this world, New Age religion, etc. Peace out. Yeah, oh Lord. See, this is why I don't like getting into that, because then this is what causes division. You know who's the author of division, right? Not God. We can't make everybody happy, y'all. Can't make everybody happy. And I'm not trying to make everybody happy. But I gotta go. Gotta go make some money. You making eating look good. You said no division here. But, folks don't agree with everything that's why I try to stay out of that stuff. Try to stay away from politics and religion, y'all. Got to stay away from that. Got to stay away. Because Lord knows I ain't trying to fight with nobody. I fight too much on YouTube. I don't want to fight no more. I hate fighting. I don't like to fight. I'm a punk. But I gotta go. Can I come back? Y'all always trying to keep me here. It's not your job to make anybody happy. Just speak the truth. I understand, Sylvia. We are here to embrace diversity. Yes, and we all could be ourselves. Thank you, Gloria. Okay. We're not eating wings and fries. And y'all know I'm not supposed to be eating that stuff, but you know what? Even if I work out every day, I'm still gonna die. So why not enjoy my food? And then complain later on. I'm just hard. You jealous? I share. I got blue cheese too. You're eating wings on live. Oh, there she go, y'all. She do not like eating chicken off the bone. She got a thing about not eating chicken off the bone. I'm eating fries right now. I didn't touch my wings yet. I'm just eating fries. Fries are good. All right, I'm gonna go so I can get off. Bye, guys. I'll be back on tonight. We're gonna go detail because CMT sent me some stuff. I'm gonna get some details off of that. Yes, CMT sent me some stuff. Yes, SSS sent me some stuff. Yes. Oh, Kobe says, what time? Let's see. Let's do about 9:30. 9:30, okay? Because I want to make enough money out there, y'all. I gotta make some money. I got bills to pay. Ain't nobody gonna take care of me. Oh, I gotta tell y'all something. I'm gonna go on my other channel. I gotta tell y'all something. While I'm riding, doing my DoorDash. I'm doing DoorDash, y'all. While I'm doing my DoorDash, I got something to tell y'all on the other channel. Yeah, gotta go work. Bye, y'all. Because YouTube ain't paying the bills. Bye, y'all.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our till tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain.